Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Battlezone. Welcome back to those of you who are joining me on Twitch. Welcome back to those of you who are joining me later on YouTube. Let us get into it, shall we? Alright, Stars and Stripes, Episode 8, Wrangling the Fleeing Herd. We're still on Venus. After suffering massive casualties from the CCA's Golem attacks, NSDF forces have struggled to turn the war in their favor. In a stroke of luck, NSDF Command has located what they believe to be the Omega Starport relic. Unfortunately, without a spare recycler, Grizzly 1 will have to use all his skill if he hopes to get the relic back before the CCA escapes with it. We've identified a CCA convoy transporting the Omega Starport relic to a southern launch pad. We must take advantage of having the CCA on the run and make sure that we capture the relic. First Astrocav is busy rebuilding and cannot spare a recycler. Therefore, with the help of a minimum number of utility units, BCC Grizzly 1 is tasked with pursuing the CCA forces and capturing the Starport relic before it is lost. Our engineers have tooled the factory to build our own version of the Walker technology that the CCA has used against us. These new units will bring unrivaled firepower to the battlefield, but they are so heavy that they can no longer hover or move nimbly. Our objective is to rendezvous with the factory and the armory and the construction rig, as well as the scavenger squadron, destroy the CCA artillery and set a blockade for the CCA convoy and capture the relic. Data includes the CCA howitzer, kind of a nifty design, honestly, and the NSDF Sasquatch, our variant of the walker that attacked us in the last NSDF episode. And of course the NSDF Bobcat light tank. And the field lab. Alright, let's get into it.
Our attack on the Soviet base really opened our eyes to the power of the Chthonian relics. The Soviet walkers killed hundreds of NSDF recruits. For the first time, every one of us fully realized that the war and our survival depended on controlling the technology. When a Soviet platoon escaped with one of these relics, each and every one of us begged for the mission to recapture it. I still don't know if we acted out of fear or bravado, or perhaps the two blended together at the extremes.
The CCA platoon that escaped us has gone into hiding. Intelligence indicates that the platoon is carrying the Chthonian flight log database. They will most likely try to escape to their launch pad several hundred meters south of your current position. Establish an offensive position at Nav Beacon 1. When the platoon comes out of hiding, you must recapture the Chthonian flight log database. We have dispatched a unit factory which is equipped with the new Walker technology acquired from the Cerberus relic. Your pilot count is low, so use these walkers to stop the Soviet convoy. Do not attack the CCA launch pad, Commander. If the platoon feels there is no chance of escaping, they may destroy the database.
NSDF unit factory reporting, sir. My convoy tried to reach the deploy coordinates at Nav Beacon 1, but the Soviets have set up a battery of artillery units on high plateaus and shadow the entire area. We need them shut down to reach our destination. This looks like a good spot for my scavengers and I to wait. Unit factory out.
Alright, the unit factory has just informed us of the situation. Sky Eye says those artillery pieces are dug in high and tight, so you'll have to use your jump jets to reach them. There's a gradual incline in the surface terrain near Nav 1. Go there and use that incline to reach the artillery. Collins out.
Uh,
Grizzly 1, we're picking up what you're seeing now. I want you to identify that object pronto. Nice job, Grizzly 1. This object is important to our effort. I'm having a nav camera drop so we can retrieve it later. Now, this looks like a good place to start your jump run and take out those artillery pieces.
Alright, let's do this.
Grizzly 1, Sky Eye has informed me that they are picking up Soviet fighter signals in your area. CCA recycle must have escaped our assault and set up in your area. It could pose a threat to your mission. Taking out that recycler is your call, Commander, but I want those artillery pieces down ASAP.
Excellent work, Commander. Now set up the unit factory and prepare for the Soviet convoy. Ready to move. Where do you want it?
Yes, sir. Ready to build. Building.
Grizzly 1, Commander Prescott has located the Soviet convoy. He's flushed them out and they're making a break for the launch pad, as we hoped. They're 15 minutes out from the cutoff point.
Building complete. Yes, sir. Building. Building complete.
Getting script. Getting script. Yes, sir.
Satellite activated.
Yes, sir. Building. Yes, sir.
Unit factory online.
Building. Building complete. Building complete. complete. Yes, sir. Building.
In transit.
Building complete.
Getting scrapped. Turret deployed.
Yes, sir. Building. Building complete. Yes, sir.
Armory here.
Satellite activated.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Building.
Satellite activated.
Building complete.
Gotcha.
Satellite activated.
Yes, sir. Building. Building complete.
Satellite activated.
Building complete. Yes, sir. Building.
Satellite activated.
Yes, sir. Building complete. Building.
Satellite activated.
Yes, sir. Building complete. Yes, sir. Building.
Satellite activated.
Building complete. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Building.
Satellite activated.
Building complete. Yes, sir. Building.
Unit factory here.
Satellite activated.
Building complete. Yes, sir. Building. Building complete. Yes, sir.
Base under attack.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Building complete. Building.
Getting scrapped.
Scavenger lost.
Building complete.
Unit factory here. Building underway. Unit complete.
Walkie.
Satellite activated.
On my way. Walkie. Yes, sir. Building.
Unit factory here. Building underway.
Building complete.
Unit complete.
Walkie. Yes, sir. Building. Walkie. Walkie.
Unit factory here.
Building complete.
Building underway. Getting scrapped. Unit complete.
Walkie.
Getting scrapped.
Walkie.
Unit factory here. Building underway. Unit complete. In transit. In transit.
On my way.
The Soviet convoy is now within 5 minutes of the launch pad.
That's fine. We're doing okay.
Yes, sir. Building. Yes, sir. Building. Building complete.
The bloody pack turrets would just leave me alone for 5 minutes.
Unit factory building underway.
Satellite activated.
Unit complete.
Walkie.
Satellite activated.
Walkie. Yes, sir.
Unit factory here.
Base under attack.
Yes, sir. Building. Building complete.
Unit factory here. Building underway.
I'm going. I'm going.
Satellite activated.
I'm going. I'm going. Walking. 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 I'm going. Walking. Yes, sir.
Unit complete.
I'm going. I'm going.
Unit factory here.
Base under attack.
Unit factory here. Building underway. Unit complete.
Walking. Walking.
Unit factory here.
Satellite activated.
Alright, I've hit my limit.
Satellite activated.
Yes, sir.
Need space up here for... No, it appears not.
Yes, sir.
Grizzly 1, the convoy is approaching the cutoff point. Commander Prescott's platoon is sealing their retreat path. You must keep them from reaching the launch pad and secure the flight log relic. Use any means necessary.
Building.
Base under attack.
In combat.
Offensive.
Target down.
Unit factory here. Building underway.
In combat. Target down.
Unit complete.
Walking. In combat. Oh God and country. Oh God and country. Target down. Yes, sir.
Satellite activated.
Walking. Protecting unit.
Unit factory building underway. Unit factory here.
Commander, this is Hover Tug 1. We've got the cargo.
Commander, Hover Tug reports object has been secured.
Keep your pants on.
Unit complete.
I'm going. Affirmative.
Unit factory building underway.
Satellite activated.
For God and country. Enemy eliminated. Walking.
Well done, Commander. Venus is secure.
Good work, Grizzly One. I'll get our scientists to try and find out more about this Project Fury.
Okay. Good work capturing the Omega Starport relic. It contained additional clues about the biometal technology and has taught us about the race that invented the biometal. We knew these people called themselves the Chthonians, but we now know they came from a planet known as Icarus. Their star charts place it in an orbit between Mars and Jupiter. All that exists there now is an asteroid belt. We've surmised that their world no longer exists. The group of Chthonians that built the starport, where the relic was found, belonged to a faction called the Olympian Council. Ruled by a group of great scientists, they sought to achieve a better way of life through science. The leader of this council was named Paternus. His ethics and philosophical beliefs were the guiding force behind the great inventions they created. Paternus even shared their knowledge with man, bringing a new era of thought and enlightenment to the people of Earth. It is no coincidence that the names of the relics matched those found in mythos of ancient Greece. The other group, the one that built the ruins on Venus, were servants of the Hadean Crown, a monarchy ruled by Nexus V, we assume this Nexus V, whose scientific genius was not tempered by the same wisdom as Paternus. Nexus wanted to be the sole governing force of Icarus. Conflict arose between the two governing bodies. As each side developed more sophisticated weaponry, the other would top them. But it was Nexus who managed to construct the ultimate weapon, one that would end the war. The information that he gathered during his experiments began going into production in a secret weapons facility called Lerna on Jupiter's moon Io. We must get to Io and capture the fruits of Nexus weapons program. We have not found any war records that post-date the work at Lerna. Alright. We've only been going for a half hour for this video. However, I believe that the next episode here, Red Storm 2, is a bit of a long one. So unfortunately, that will be the end of this video. I hope that you all enjoyed that brief but hectic moment. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.